Hello my friends, welcome back. I am popping on today to do a layout for Not Just for Boys Kit Club, and I am using the Game Night page kit by Meredy Twilling. So with this page kit you're going to get a bunch of goodies. You have 4 pattern papers, I see 2 plain cardstock. There is this entire set of die cuts by Simple Stories from Family Fun. What else? I believe there is a stencil involved, and you also get these Simple Stories Family Fun foam stickers or the chipboard. I think you pick one or the other. So we have that. Then there's all these a la carte goodies as well. I've got my acrylic a la carte pieces here. I have got these really great looking cardstock cuts. I'm going to use Super Duper on mine this time because, although guys, I love this one. The reason why I'm not is I have my son and daughter in these pictures, so my boy would make that a little bit tricky. I can see my daughter being like, oh, it's only about him. So, you know, if you have more than one kid, you know. And then I also chose out of our bits and pieces anything that would work for my layout. So I chose all of the golf related things as well as the stars. So I do know I want to map my 2 photos, and I'll do that on some of the plain white cardstock that we have. I'll do that right quick. And then I know I want this gorgeous wood grain right here to be my background. The B side is all of these great stamps. This is an Echo Park Paper Company piece from Jack and Jill, and it's called Stamps. So I know I want this gorgeous diagonal wood grain stitch to be my background. So I know I can go ahead and have that. Then what I was trying to figure out, I also want torn bits kind of on that same diagonal, if that makes sense. So which one will be showing up ooh, that is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna have to use 2 sides of that bad boy. Okay, and since these are pretty darn dark, I'm gonna start over here because I want it there and I want it to end about over here. So let's just kind of see what we're going to get with that. And the pieces that have way too much of the white stuff on it, like this right here, we will just remove part of it and it will be perfectly fine. So, and I'm also going to be scuffing it up. So that's what we have right there to start. Awesome. And then I know I want to use some of this because it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. But what I'm going to probably have to do, it's going to be a little tricky to get that in there. Okay. I'm going to have that. I just flung golf pieces everywhere. It's like golf pieces gone wild. Okay. Then let me see. If I trim off the branding strip of the same paper, I want to see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that same line. That's okay. We're going to make it through. I'd like to end in this aqua one, I believe. So what I'm going to do is use adhesive, but not go all the way to the edge, because I do know that I'm going to be popping or, you know, scuffing it up and rounding it up and all that kind of stuff a bit. So what if I'm going to go almost to the edge with this. Come on, little paper. Nope, need to go down more. There we go. Because I want to use this tear line that I have as a guide for my next tear. And I don't expect it to be perfect, but it is nice to have a good little tear line, a good little guide. And if it starts getting too close, put your hand there and then you get the next set of happiness. And I'm going to do the same thing again here. I'm going to attach it to my background and scuff up all of my edges. So before I get much further, all I've done is mat my photos so far on the smooth white. And I have my edges curled up here so you can see some of the print on the other side. But what I was thinking is I had better get some of this stencil work in. I'm going to just use some barn door ink. Used it on another layout this month. It's just the way it seems to be going. So I'm going to just have some stars start coming from beneath this scuffy bit. Now I'm clearly using my ink on top of a much darker background. If it was white, it would totally pop. So this is going to end up having more of a subtle vibe, and that's fine. It's going to be sweet. So let me show you. See, it's just popping through. Kind of nice. I'd like to bring it down just a little bit more as well, but I have to see if I can find how the pattern runs. Okay, I'm going to keep working on it. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't have anything tacked down yet. I just have, my cut file is now backed. This piece right here, this word that says together, is the only thing that is tacked down. Everything else is just placed, but I do like this placement. And these cute little arrows, I popped the center part out of the silver and put in the red, and I love that to point towards my photos. I like the idea of getting the other gray and red on here now that I chose those colors though. So let's see. One says OMG. So I have Epic and OMG. I can do Epic super together and OMG up here, but they're just kind of close. And I also still have to do all those stars. So maybe, do I want to, ooh, I like the idea of tucking that OMG a little bit right there. So maybe I'll do that, and I'll have Epic here, and I'll have that. So I have a nice little visual triangle of the acrylic goodies. That's fine. So I want to, at this point, tack everything down where it is. I'm not going to have any more acrylic, so I can scooch them a little bit. And then I have these other die cut pieces that I'm vibing on. And I also have some of these pieces. So let's get this on and see what other little things we can tuck in. So I have this cute little arrow, which is the exact color of this little piece, like the little putt-putt golf piece. And guys, this was my backyard. We were not doing putt-putt golf, but that's okay. It was Mother's Day. And the deal with the photos is this practice net I bought for my daughter for her birthday, which was the day before Mother's Day this year. My son is a pretty decent golfer, and he was giving her pointers, and I thought it was so fantastic how patient and kind he is as a teacher. So I started snapping pics of him, and I love it. So that's what the photos are all about, is my two kids hanging out on Mother's Day being pretty awesome. Maybe I will put this one right there. Little racing stripe action. Don't have room for that. Let's see if there's any room for these puffies, because I'm running out of room real quick. So I've got arrows pointing, and I do love me some arrows. Ooh, there's one more in this color, guys. So I think I will put it there because I like that color here, there, and everywhere. It's super vibrant. Oh, and by the way, this little mini golf card, it looks like the color of the sweatshirt she was wearing. So that was a fun little how do you do on that one. I think that might be it for the squishies I'm going to use for the foam pieces. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pop a couple of these little bits around where? Around our layout. And we are going to call this one done in just a moment. Put a little black star up there. Wondering if I should grab a couple of finishing touches pieces to round this out just a little bit. I think I should. But I thought I'd get the stars in that match, at least the loose ones. That's fun. Put that color. I'll put these little extra pieces aside. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some finishing touches and we'll show you the finished layout. All right, my friends, to finish up, I used some of these great finishing touches. These ones came with the, let me get the name of the kit really quickly, the Hit the Road kit. And these were a la carte for Midsummer Dreams kit. And the colors work. So when you guys have your kits, I mean, mixing and matching is a blast, because you can just stretch your goodies that much further. So let me bring it up just a little bit. So I've got dimension with my great finishing touches as well as my acrylics. You guys know how I love my acrylics. And they're my favorite, my very favorite embellishment we get in with our kits in the a la carte, because they are freaking awesome. Look at them. That is awesome. Okay, that's what I have for this layout. I might grab just a little, trying to decide if I want to sneak just a tiny bit of twine in here or not. Give me, I did pop on my twine. The reason why that popped in my head was because we do have our recipe challenge this month, which was 2 or more pattern papers, flat back pearls or sequins, and I used both, die cuts, which I definitely used. It was die cuts or cardstock cuts, as well as twine. So that takes care of the challenge and my layout and all of that fun stuff. So guys, I have 2 more layouts to come this month with these great kits for July 2022 for Not Just for Boys Kit Club. And down below, I will have links for the website, the Facebook group, and the blog. Okay guys, that's all for now. Bye-bye.